Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between producing something in-house, even though you can, and then outsourcing it, even though you can still produce it in-house. And yes, if you're talking about just pure gross profit dollars, producing something in-house is oftentimes more cost effective than outsourcing something. But let me show you a little bit of math here. Let's work through this together, and you can have access to this spreadsheet. I'll put a link down below. You just download it directly if you want to kind of think this through yourself. But let's take a banner job here. This would be 64 square feet. So that's like two 4-foot by 8-foot banners, for example. 64 square feet. If your material cost is about 50 cents per square foot and you sell it for $5 a square foot, what you have is about $32 in material. This does not include the cost of your printer or electricity or anything like that, any shop overhead. None of that goes towards it. At a sale price of $320, you're actually taking $288 and putting it towards labor and overhead. If it takes you an hour and a half to do those two banners, which I think is actually pretty conservative, a lot of us it'd take us a lot longer, but let's say an hour and a half to do all of these things here, from prep the file to print all the way to deliver it to the customer, or even just if they're going to pick it up from you, you still have to be available for them to pick it up from you. We're talking about roughly $192 per hour, and it takes 1.5 hours to do. Really, actually excellent, right? High margin product. It's fantastic. And I understand why a lot of you guys printing banners in-house are like, I'm doing this all day because I can make money doing this all day. Absolutely. The fallacy with this is while you're spending 1.5 hours in the back of the shop producing all this stuff, using all this expensive equipment that you bought, you are not spending that 1.5 hours in the front of the shop selling, going out there, getting the next job, setting up the next thing. Our time is finite. It's really the only thing in our business is that's finite. And so in terms of best use of time, if we outsource that same banner, we can look at this here, okay? We outsource for $1.25 a square foot. FireSprint does it for $1.25 a square foot with free shipping, but there's places that do it for even less than that. Sale price at $5 per square foot, 64 square feet. We're making $240 worth of profit versus $288 worth of profit. But the difference here is that we have no equipment costs. We have no time really, other than the time to just order it, which I figure at about 1/10 per hour, 6 minutes. So infinite number of banners here. We could order 100 banners. It'd take us 6 minutes to go place the order through a website. That results in $2,400 per hour. So the question is, if you can't go get another sale, there's just absolutely no opportunity for you to go out there and pound the pavement, make calls, get another sale, send emails, whatever it is, send more quotes out, then yeah, maybe this makes sense. You spend your time in the back of the shop making banners. But if there's opportunities for you to go out there and sell, if you can find new clients, if you can grow your business and be working on your business rather than in your business, perhaps outsourcing makes a whole lot more sense at $2,400 per hour in this scenario. Now, I know there's a lot of ins and outs with all this stuff, and I'm happy to hear your comments below, but it's just something to think about in your business. Whether you outsource to us or somebody else, think about what you're spending your time on. There are certain things that really make you money, and there are other things that feel good, but maybe aren't as effective as they could be.